Welcome back to my channel. I am Rajni Gaur. So here today I am going to talk about some yogasanas which can help you to grow your hair healthy and lengthy. So let's learn it. Before I start with this, I'll just let you know once I have already shared one video long back on healthy hair. Of course, there are two things which makes difference to it. One is your internal and the other one is external. So internally what you can do, that I'll tell you today. Externally what you can do, I have shared in one of my videos. So here today I'll tell you first and foremost thing, of course your diet matters a lot to grow your hair healthy. But there are certain asanas as well which can help you to grow healthy hair. So the first thing I'll always say, before you start any of the asanas, you must follow these asanas by your warm-up. So warm-up is very important. For warm-up you can do different exercises, but in yoga we prefer always for warm-up is sun salutation, which is Surya Namaskar. So you can do at least 3 rounds of one Surya Namaskar. Like if you are doing Shivananda Surya Namaskar, I have already shared in my other videos that how you can do Surya Namaskar. So today I am not showing you that. I'll just show you few asanas. So let's come and learn the asanas. These asanas should be followed by sun salutation. Just keep in your mind and then you can go ahead. So the first is Uttana Asana. Uttana Asana we do in the sun salutation also, but here I'll tell you once again. See, for Uttana Asana you can keep your feet hip width apart. Now you extend your arms up, lengthen your spine to the ceiling as much as you can. You can interlace your fingers or you can hold your elbows like this. It's your choice. Hands you can keep in any ways, any mudra, but fold your upper body from your hips. So you are supposed to lengthen your spine here. You can keep your knees soft if you need to, or you can completely straighten it up, but try that your spine should not have an arch, your spine should not roll. Just hold in the pose like this, or even you can leave your hands, hold your legs like this, keeping your elbows backside, and try to pull your chin towards your shin as much as you can. Here you can keep your knees soft because our main goal is lengthening our spine, so your stomach should touch to your thighs. If you are not able to stretch this much, you are halfway, this much also is fine. But in such case, make sure that you don't roll your spine and you keep your spine lengthened like this. And you can hold, if you're not reaching to the floor, suppose you're on the halfway, for example like this, then you can hold it this way as well. But make sure that you have an arch in this way, that your spine is length enough. Okay, so as much as just up to 10 breath you have to hold here. You can keep it your hands like this if you are not reaching to the toes. Anywhere in between, no worries. How much you can, try your level best. Slowly you can keep your palms on your waist. Slowly come up. Next asana you can do is Parvatasana. For Parvatasana, you need to cover your knees because the right distance, for that I will show you how you can measure, because in Parvatasana most of the people do not know the legs and feet and your hands distance. So let's know it. Keep your elbows like this, measure your palms, where your middle finger comes, from there keep 1 palm once again. Okay, so see here, my palms are directly under my shoulders and my knees are directly under my hips. Now I tuck my toes like this and I lift up my body and pull it. See, some people remains here. This is very wrong. This is not the Parvatasana. You should try to press your palms and send your hips higher as much as you can. And lengthen your spine. Here you can keep your knees soft. If your ankles are not touching to the mat, no worries at all. It's perfectly fine. If your body is warm, you'll be able to straighten up completely all your knees and you will be able to touch even your ankles to the mat. So this all depends on your stretchability and your warmth of the body. So no worries, you can keep it on the midway like this also. Feel comfortable. The only thing is your spine should be lengthened. Hold in the pose for 10 deep breath and then slowly relax. You can come on your knees and sit back after 10 breath in the child pose. Child pose, you hold like this. Here again you have to relax. Make sure your hips are touching to your ankles. Sit on your ankle bones and then now relax. Just 5 to 10 breath. Child pose is good for many things, including your hair. This is the main asana for your hair. Uttanasana, then your Parvatasana, and then child pose, which is Balasana. Now after Balasana, you can repeat your Parvatasana for 3 times for 10 breath each. At the same time, you can do next is dolphin pose. For dolphin pose also, you'll be, see, my palms and my knees and my toes are still at the same place. I can change the place. Now I lift my legs up and now I keep my elbows down. Okay, for dolphin pose. And I keep my head here. Now here many people will not be able to touch their ankles to the mat. See, even mine it's not much touching. But no worries at all. You can fold your knees a little and keep your head like this. This is called dolphin pose. So hold in the pose for 10 deep breath. Hold for 10 deep breath and you can repeat the same pose for 3 times. But every time make sure in between you do go for the child pose like this. 5 breath you take here, then you can come back to the pose like this. See, my knees, my ankles and my elbows, everything remains at the same place. I am just lifting up and coming down. So this is how you can repeat and do the 2 poses. Every time relax in Balasana. So these are the 4 poses I told you. The first one Uttanasana, second Parvatasana, third Balasana, and 4th is dolphin pose. Now 2 more asanas I'll tell you which you can do is, so it's called Sarvangasana. Now for Sarvangasana, depends how many of you can do. If you can do it, very good. If you can't also, it's perfectly fine. So we lift our legs up and then you push your hips up. Send your feet to the ceiling as high as you can, as much as you can. Now try here keeping your spine straight. Just hold in the pose for 10 deep breath as you can. If you are not okay here, you can bend your legs little more. So it might be more comfortable for you, this pose, or else I would rather prefer this one if you can. So depends. Okay, hold in the pose. Then after 10 breath, slowly you come down, keeping your both the legs, feet down on the mat. Now from here you can directly move into Matsyasana. For Matsyasana, which we say as in fish pose, you just have to straighten up your legs. Now lift your upper body up and look at your toes. See, I am supporting with my palms and my elbow. Now looking at your toes, just bring your head down. Look at my upper body, the whole body is not touching, only the hip area is touching to the mat. And then keep your head down on the mat. Letting your upper body off the mat and hold in the pose. However you are comfortable with. If you are very comfortable, you can keep even your hands up like this. Hold in the pose for 10 deep breath. You can even raise your legs up if you are further comfortable, or else you can remain here and here only. No worries. doesn't matter a lot. Those are just the different levels of Matsyasanas. So one who's very new to the pose can remain in this, easy for the person to hold in this pose. And here you make sure that you are not completely pressing your neck or your head, just a touch to the ground. Now you are supporting completely with your hands and elbows. After completing 10 deep breath here, you can slowly either bring your head down and shoulders down, and keep your body relaxed like this. So these are basically the 6 asanas which one can do for better hair. So friends, these are the 6 asanas which can definitely help you to grow your healthy and lengthy hair. Now here, usually myth is like these are only for the girls. Nothing like that. Any human being, whether girl or boy or a man or woman, doesn't matter. Even everybody can do all these asanas for the growth of their good hair. If you are losing a lot of your hair, if you feel like your hairs are too rough and not growing at all, if you feel that your hair density is not enough, so in all these cases you can use or you can practice these asanas, and this will definitely help you. So friends, I'll just suggest only one thing after all these asanas, that whenever you practice any of the asanas for any of the purpose, always do it systematically. You will see lot many videos on different asanas and they will say do this, that, and these asanas will help you to make perfect this or that. But the main thing where everybody miss is the process. If you don't follow the process, it really doesn't help you. It doesn't give you the results which it can give you. So if I am showing you these 6 asanas that it is good for your healthy hair, doesn't mean you just come and do these 6 asanas and just done and you will see really amazing results. No, it has to be done systematically. Now what is the system to be followed? That you can watch in my other videos where I have recorded the sessions. First is yoga for beginners, a 10 minutes video, just a food. There I have explained everything, of course in Hindi, but in English also you can see my other videos which are yoga for beginners, power yoga for beginners. There also I have followed. So if you do it systematically, one by one, you will surely see the results. So any of the asanas you prepare for, like for weight loss, whether it's for your hair, whether it's for detox your body, or for any other reason you are following any of the asanas, always do it systematically. This is what is my major message to you, which you should not miss on. I hope you like the video, and please do subscribe my channel if you haven't done yet. And one thing I would like to tell you all, that whatever I share, whatever knowledge I am sharing with you all is definitely well experienced by me. Without my experiences, I never share anything to you. So be confident, follow these things, you will see the change for sure. Everything takes time. There is nothing called magic that magically it will happen, that in one night you will grow your hair so lengthy just because you have performed 6 asanas. Nothing like that, but gradually it is definitely effective, and when it goes gradually, it is better always. Fine, see you soon in my next video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Thank you all.